Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube.
Hey,
Hello. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube.
hey.
Hello.
No. Well, bad idea. Is there another level in that box? I saw something with a hole in it that you could lift up a section. All right.
Kenny made one little bowl or something, put those little tiny M.2 screws into when you start working with.
That way, well, if you put them in a bowl, that way you can knock the bowl over and you lose them.
I do think it was good they had all the different kinds of screws separated into little packets. Looks like it comes apart the
Me. The Zoom clicked out. I did.
Yeah, I've seen.
Problem with your
Yeah.
audio on YouTube, I think. Hearing anything.
I'm hearing something low on
Yeah, I can hear it
YouTube.
through Zoom, but I turn Zoom off. I don't hear anything at all.
Low on
Yeah, I can hear it
YouTube.
through Zoom, but I turn Zoom off. I don't hear anything at all.
Because I've got Zoom muted.
Oh wait. Like, really? Oh wait.
Back just on.
Got to make a change of a setting as well. I knew something would go wrong. Okay, what about audio now? How does audio sound now on YouTube?
I'm hearing it now.
Okay, yeah, I plugged the Yeti
I'm hearing it now.
and
Sounds
the
good.
daggone batteries are low in this stupid thing. Yep, so here we go.
Low in this stupid thing. Yep. So here we go.
Jeff, I got an echo coming from you. Your box is lit up. All right, I got to go find an apparatus to which I can cut these little straps off with. Did not plan on that. I will be right back. This is not a Doug minute, by the way.
I don't remember clicking leave meeting.
You
What?
did.
Huh.
Everybody else stayed.
Okay. Whatever. Not a big deal.
I think I do it some of the higher end boards.
I was wondering if that was an AsRock thing.
Yeah. That one pretty much it says top, I think top of the line AsRock.
Not right now, but yes, we'll have to find them. All right, I'm back. And we're going to go to plan B, which is probably not going to work. Maybe I just won't be able to hear my audio today. Don't think I'll be missing anything. Now you guys understand why.
I got some little nippers I can mail you.
All right, can I get an audio check, please?
We
Yeah,
hear you.
audio.
Audio.
We're here.
All right, audio check.
I can hear you.
Here's what you need, Ken.
Well, it's coming out of the speaker, and I don't want it coming out of the speaker. I want it to go to this stupid little headset. Oh well. Didn't plan on that problem, but let's go with an audio check now, please.
Audio check.
All right, I can hear Zoom. Hopefully it's going out across. No, it's not going out across there.
Tony says no.
Saying 5 to 5.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it running on the mixer, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it either because I do. You hear me? Or are you hearing the Zoom homies, though? All right, back to sharing it with you guys. I apologize that you see all of OBS. That's as good as I can get it. I can't find the thing I wanted to use, so I'm going to go with the pair of scissors. Put those right there. Those are Mrs. K scissors, and we all know I'm not losing Mrs. K scissors. Try not to throw stuff on the floor. It says it's failed to detect my speakers. Check my audio devices. If you guys can hear me and YouTube can hear me, then I'm gonna run with that. I do really have the time to be sitting here trying to figure little problems that are cropping up out right now. So hopefully it is good. Looks a bit out of focus. It probably is. The camera doesn't automatically focus. I apologize for that. I could switch cameras, but I'm already delayed, so we're going to do what we're going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is secretly takes a drink of whiskey behind the scenes.
That's Jim's job.
So I'm guessing I might want to turn this way. Let's see how that looks. And then do I want to zoom it in any? That's zoomed out. That's zoomed in. Alright, so it says I have to take off. This is the dooflinky that Sean sent me. I'm going to replace this bracket with the gizmo thingy that Sean sent. And my only question I have on that is, does it go on here a specific way? Because I was reading the little pictogram instructions and it sort of kind of indicates that yes, it might actually go on a certain way, but I'm not sure. This is it right here.
Like that. I think it's got a little triangle on it.
This has, oh yeah, I see your little triangle you're talking about right
And
here.
the triangle on the bottom of the
All right,
gun
let's,
box corner.
just like you're putting in the,
Notes.
yeah, the notch, just like you're putting your processor in. One side is out. I feel like Madonna, like a sturgeon. Be nice if their little gizmo tool was magnetized. It's not.
You don't have a thing that magnetizes it?
I do not. Alright. Notch to notch.
Brief's got good chip in.
I know that. I'm just seeing if you guys are paying attention. Somewhere around here I have a chip.
Oh,
Was that what you stepped up a few minutes ago?
Do what, Wintermute?
Just be careful you don't touch any pins.
I hope not. Boy, they don't make that any what? All right, being careful to not touch any pins. Oops, I dropped it on the floor. Would that matter? All right, so I'm looking for the little notch now.
And they're on the motherboard.
I know. So it looks like the little notch on the processor. Actually, it looks like I gotta get. Well, I didn't think I'd be going to the glasses this soon in the process, but I'd rather be safe. Gosh dang it, the glasses just hit the floor. All right, I found the little notch. Putting the processor in. Processor is in. It fell into place. And I'm going to put the little cover over it. And it does not appear that it wants to fit. There we go. That fits properly. And we're going to put in the 4 screws. And welcome whoever joined us in Zoom. If somebody could let me know who that is, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff Ryman, and welcome, Jeff Pearl, and thank you, Ghetto.
Thank you.
All right, that concludes today's computer build. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for part 2. I've got 2 golf tournaments to play in tonight. Now, I was asked to play twice, once by my brother and once by Jake, and I turned them both down.
What's this?
I know. All right, something's not right here.
This is better than golfing.
Yeah, it's stressing me out about the same. Now it'll go in. Heard that distinctive click. That was done. And I'm guessing these don't have to be super tight.
Just snug. Yep.
I apologize to anybody that wanted me to start the stream later in the day. I started it after my backup got done because the plan of taking the Western Digital drive from the Western Digital book thingy out, putting it into the computer, didn't work very well because there has to be a little chip attached to the hard drive itself, which enables it to see the data. So we did a backup starting about 8 hours and 35 minutes or so ago. It's finished, but I did not put it in the computer yet because I want to make sure I can do what I want to do with that. That makes sense. Hopefully it does. All right, what's next? Memory or put in the M.2 drive? Because I sure am not going to try to pronounce NV, M, and E. MV. I'm going to be Rick Lakes here. I'm not pronouncing that.
NVMe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
From this point forward, from here on out, it'll be known as the M.2 drive. Do what, Butte?
You know the word envy.
The word. Let's just go with it. Yes, envy. I know the word envy.
And then the word me.
Yes, I know the word
There you
me.
go, put them
M.2. Envy. Got it. Envy. I realize you guys are all laughing at me secretly behind my back.
Just call it an M.2.
It's a storage unit. All right, so probably I'm getting out way too much on this, and we determined that
Call
this.
it a gum stick.
Yeah. Okay. So we determined this is going to go in here.
Yep.
Really? I don't have a screwdriver small enough for this. Okay, that's cool. What else, proverbially, don't want to ask that question, is going to go wrong with this computer build?
Everything.
Thank you, Greg.
I got confidence in you.
Again, thank you.
The demo build.
By now the board would be on the ground.
And we're not even to the what I perceive to be the most difficult of what this is going to be either. And we all know that's the all-in-one cooler.
And that's a two-step process. The easiest part, the back plane is easier to put on while the board's out of the case.
Well, I'm not afraid to do this live and unrestricted and unpracticed or whatever you want to call it. And I think it's a
Now,
good.
you practiced before.
Well, technically, I suppose I have. Too bad they don't include a little screwdriver for that cover up there. You know what? I'm just going to put it over here. Now, I also need to get a screw out of the motherboard box, do I not, for the M.2? Because it's sure as hell not going to be in there.
Yes, it's in those little plastic bags.
All right.
I got 2 screwdrivers. If you need one, grab one.
I may just have to do that.
See what's in the bag. Some boards leave them in the screwed into the spot on the board. I don't think AsRock does that.
No, and I don't think I can see it. In fact, it looks like I've got to put a standoff in there. I know. Nope, I do not have to put a standoff in there. It's there, but it looks kind of funky. I am not.
And at the 80 mark.
I'm not keeping track of where we're at.
After you lift off the cover, they should be numbered.
Well, there is tape over this. I take it. I got to take that off when I put it on there.
Yeah, that's your thermal tape. Yep.
All right, so that is. What kind of mark am I looking for, Greg?
80.
I don't see anything. It
Is that
says
80 millimeter?
says
Yes.
Hyper M.2 PCIe Gen 4x4 PCIe Gen 5 XR9 192 PCIe E2 CT2 and the standoff over here. So I gotta
That's
go
for
get
120, I think.
I gotta get the screw out of the motherboard box. I apologize for it being out of focus again. I don't know if I should switch over to a self-focusing camera or not. One thing you know is going to happen I'm not getting in any big hurry when I do this at all. I wonder which one of these it is. So Jeff, what you were talking about is there's the hole on this side, there's a hole on this side. This is where the manual was at, and it's got a cute little sticker to apply to the board.
Ooh, no fast sticker.
Yeah, yeah, baby, I'm hooked up now.
You're going way back.
If you really need to boost it a little bit more, I got one of those little metal stickers that Kerry Holzman sent me a couple years ago. It says inspired by Kerry Holzman.
Yeah, I have one of those too. I don't know.
Guessing this board has 4 M.2 slots. I only see 2, but there's 4 screws of the same size. I see one here,
Yeah.
So some of them are probably under one of those big heat
one
sinks.
there. All right.
Yeah, I see all 4. Yeah.
Well, they all appear to be the same size to me. I'm going to actually get the
Well,
manual
there's one
out.
of, isn't there one of them that connects directly to the CPU and the others go through the chipset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the one right by the CPU with the CPU.
Yeah,
I
she's
was looking at that block diagram last night.
Before you get before it can get started on that, what happened was Jim did the same thing on my board. What you do is you put the gum drive in the slot, and the cover holds the socket into the screw.
The dumb drive into.
Yeah.
I can't find the dumb drive right now.
Well, the storage.
I know. I temporarily couldn't
On
find
the
it.
floor, don't step on it.
Yeah,
Here Jim joined us. Is that what I heard correctly? Somebody came in. I heard the doorbell.
That was me. That was me. I have the exact same board, different model, but same brand.
I got the manual up.
Oh, okay, Tony. On 2 accounts. One you're joined and. All right,
Yeah.
got the dumb thing open, maybe.
According when Jim put mine together, there was, you put the thing in the slot, and then you put the cover on it. Because the back, one of the covers already has the mounting screw for it on the 2280 slot.
Yeah, there's no screw on the board, and there's no screw in here in this,
Right.
which is the drive itself.
Yeah, what you do is you install it like you would, and then when you put it against the stop of the other one, there should be already a mounting screw. I mean a holder for it, and then you put the cover on top with the screw that came with the top cover.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
I do
If that
follow what you're
makes sense.
saying, but I don't think.
So that 45-degree angle.
Yeah, I'm working on it. And then that's going to pop down like that. Is that going
Right.
to be that screw?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll go right through it. Yeah.
Yeah, some
Is
of
it
them have tube screws.
Yeah.
You take the tape off.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not to that point yet,
It'll
Greggy.
stick. Yeah.
Let him line it up first.
Are all the
Is it-
contacts disappearing?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Does that hit the standoff? I think it did. Of course, it's. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch the camera out here in just a sec. Well, I may not do that.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because when Jim put the thing together on mine, that's what he exactly did. Because he thought he was going to use a screw for it, but it turned out there was a standoff right there where that moon-shaped gold piece is. And he didn't need to put a screw in there. He used the same screw for the cover.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That does make sense. It's just the doggone thing is this screwdriver is not magnetized, so I'm gonna play hell getting this in there. But hey, we've made it this far. We can continue to march, as the saying goes.
Yeah, just line it up. Just line it up. Take the tape off. Line it up.
Yeah, I took the tape. I took the tape off.
Okay. It should hold it.
Well, the spring end is not catching. There, it's affixed. Now the other end is good as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully I don't ghetto it and drop it again.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know you're not ready for the BIOS, but I don't know what version that is right now.
Right. No. All right. M.2 drive is in. I'm gonna guess memory is next.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, first we're gonna take a coffee break from our sponsor.
Yeah.
Mrs. K and Company.
She's in there in the kitchen doing something.
Oh.
Probably sharpening her knife. Okay, where does the memory go? Does it go in the first slot closest and then skip a slot, next slot? Or does it go in the second slot, skip a slot, far slot?
No. If it's the same as mine, it goes on.
Oh, look, another Go Faster sticker.
Okay, the one that closest to the CPU is skip.
2B2.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
I can't read it. That's why I asked, does it go in the one that's closest?
Yeah.
Are they marked somehow?
Yeah, that's on the board, but I can't read it.
labeled.
Yeah.
Probably towards the top.
Well, I know one is at the very end, and then
Yeah.
skip a slot, and then you go right to the next one.
A2 should be the second slot from the CPU.
If the first CPU socket, you want the second slot.
Yeah.
If the third slot, you want the
Get
fourth.
to the fourth. Yeah.
They should both be the same color.
They're all black.
They're all black.
Same
Yeah.
color.
They're all black.
on the board.
And I'm not seeing.
Get the model of the board.
It is a AsRock Z790 Rally Sierra Wi-Fi.
Right. This is probably the same layout as mine.
It's underneath the description on this live stream.
Yeah.
It's where, Jeff?
So you have all the parts listed on your live stream description.
I do. Yes. I thought that was pretty cool of me to do. Yeah. If these are marked, I am not
Yeah,
seeing
they are.
it anywhere on the board itself.
Magnifying glass out.
I got my glasses on. I got my glasses on.
Go in. Go to the first socket closest to the CPU.
Right.
Don't use this. Go to the second.
So I'm using 2 and 4 is what you're saying.
Right.
Right.
All right.
For some reason, I can't see what the.
Oh, my Go Faster sticker just hit the floor. That probably slows it down.
As far as if you need where the program plugs in, I have the manual brought up.
Yeah, A2 is the second one, and B2 is the fourth one. Counting from the CPU.
That's being a pain in the neck to go in. Probably because I have it sitting on this cardboard. Will this hurt to put this motherboard on the table itself?
cable conducting?
No, it's wood.
Other than if there's something that can bend, no. Shouldn't hurt.
All right, there's one side. There's the other side. I have to treat it like, I'm not going to say that. I'll tell you guys later what I was going to say privately. You'll get a kick out of it, by the way. You will understand the joke. All right, that's in slot 2. This is going in slot 4. Ghetto, mute your phone, please, or your Zoom. All right, that clicked in. All right, moving right along. Somebody give me a time check, just out of curiosity.
37 minutes.
All right. All right. No more coffee breaks.
Well,
All right. What's next? Obviously not the graphics card, because I don't have a graphics card.
no, we're just using it.
Next part, you're gonna have to install the base to the water cooler.
The bracket.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys just want me to get started on that that problem. Yeah, really. Whoa, that almost came out wrong. Woo!
It's easier to do it while it's out of the case.
I agree. And
Yes, Chris
somebody,
left.
somebody left. Chris was probably having
Well, he was trying to connect and
connection errors.
looked like it was hanging there.
Yeah, he was hanging.
All right, digging out the all-in-one cooler. So the bracket for the all-in-one cooler is going to be in the box for the all-in-one cooler, correct?
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you get the right one that says 1700.
Okay.
Because there's gonna be different things for different screws, different sizes, standoffs. You gotta make sure it's the one that's built for this one.
All right, Jim is monitoring in chat. There is no speaker streamer bot today. I appreciate those that are trying to use it, but there is no.
Yeah, well,
There is none. I figured that was probably the wisest thing I could do.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be distracting.
It's cool at night. I like it at night. I enjoy it at night. The streamer speaker bot, that is. I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I just said.
Right.
All right, so chat looks like Long Dog is there, Jim is there, Ran Israel. Hello, Ran. Glad to see you. Hopefully you're not being up too awfully late at night. I do not have the clocks running. This is just bare
Just
bones for me.
If you get stuck, you can Jim will help you.
Yeah, well, if he's watching the stream, I can just blurt out my question or try to say kerfunkel and not say what I started to say. Oh, I thought this was family friendly. He just said.
Exactly. Might as well take a look at the diagram, just to make sure.
I am. Check that out. My goodness. Now that's organization there. 4 standoffs, 17 screws, whatever those are, those. Thermal paste, check it out. That tells me it does not have thermal paste pre-affixed. A little spatula. And then two mounting things, it looks like.
Brackets,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, don't I have to push something into 1700? I believe I saw that on a YouTube video that I was watching.
Right.
I'm guessing that is all. Back to the glasses. Man, couldn't be wearing these glasses more than
Looks
I
like
want.
it's got double-sided tape.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
All right, so
Not AMD.
okay, these are AMD bracket. This is Intel
Oh.
bracket. So we have an
Intel.
Intel screw, Intel bracket, 2011 screw, whatever that is. I'll figure that out as I go. So
That's my old
AMD,
board.
I don't need.
It's an old Intel socket, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I used to have. Now he wants 1700.
Right. So All right, so this says put the fans in. Yeah, we'll do that later. All right, here we go. The next step of this wonderful adventure.
Now those might be adjustable, I'm not sure.
I believe they are.
All right, so
Where the screws are for the holder.
this is already set to 1700. You guys can't see
Oh,
it,
yes.
but these sliders right here are already set to 1700.
Oh, they're perfect. Perfect.
So the next problem is I got to figure out how to affix it to the board itself, and that's going to be fun because I can't set the board down to do this. Is there no? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Take the tape off. Adjust the back plane card position. Remove the protective film. Install the back plane on the back of the motherboard. Well, thank you very much for explaining that. I don't have to take anything off the motherboard though, do I?
No.
Now, is there a certain way this thing goes? Or
Doesn't look like it, but then again, I'm not sure.
yeah, it's not really saying
Looks
that
like
there
a
is.
square hole sets.
Okay, let me find the 4 bolts that I need. It says bolt number A, but of course
So,
the packaging is not marked.
Oh,
Catherine just joined.
nice.
Who?
Catherine,
Oh, hello, Catherine.
Long time no see.
she says, "Oh dear, you got an Intel."
Long story, Catherine. Long story.
Yeah, long story.
Well, it doesn't really identify A and B, and those 4 screws look to be about the
Well, it's
same.
depending on the size.
It's up in a pictogram what A is.
Oh, I got you. But I'm trying to find, how do I affix this thing to the back of the motherboard? Does it not? Okay, I'm confused. Story of my life.
To know that tape holds it to the.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. My concern
the
is
tape
if it
side
goes
to the
a
board.
certain way or not. That's
Yeah.
my concern. And somebody
Oh,
else
here
is
he comes.
that Jim?
Let Jim take over. Let Jim take over.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Oh, doggone it. Run back and get us some doggone dimes. Now, clearly it didn't go like that because that just looks wrong. So it's going to go like this.
Hold on.
Let him see.
I can't see it. You need to move it further in front of the camera. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's only going to go one way, number one. Number two, those little pads or whatever that...
That's how it goes right there. It clicked into place.
Okay,
And now I have...
pads that are there, those little like pads or whatever, there's a peel on those. That's sticky tape, so it sticks to the back of the motherboard. So
Right.
you don't have to hold it.
Right. Peeling tabs now.
You just want to take and press it firmly, and don't try to gorilla it, and it should stay so that when you flip the board over, the bracket doesn't fall the hell out.
Yep. I'm having an issue. It worked just fine when the doggone tape wasn't off, and now it don't want to work at all. Story of my life. It's just like my golf game. Works just fine when I'm practicing. get out on the field itself and, really, they all say 17 still. Oh, that one moved. I would like to have a please enjoy the music while I try to put this dumb thing on, but I don't have that queued up. So you guys are going to have to either talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, well, you're out of shot, but that's another subject.
Yeah, I agree. It only goes on one way, but I can't even seem to get it to go on anyway.
Are you sure the pins are in the right positions?
I'm actually looking at the pins, and yeah, the pins all say 1700. You talking about the little slider thingies?
Yes.
Yes, they all say 1700.
Okay,
It fit a while ago with the tape being. I'm gonna set this down. Hopefully, yes, they are all saying 1700.
Well,
God, jeez. You know, I have the utmost respect of you guys that do this on a constant basis.
It looks like one side of the metal bracket is sharp cut. It's got a sharp cut on it.
Bracket is installed. They are through said holes. I'm going to flip it back over. It's like an omelet. You have to flip it once. Alright, that's done. So we don't do anything with this at this point in time. Maybe put the little goofy little things in there.
you gotta put the spacers on, and then you gotta put the brackets that hold the block on.
Okay.
That should be in the instructions.
Yeah, the instructions are not very clear. But we're not going to put the actual cooler on just yet, right?
Not just yet. No, you have a couple more things to do.
Okay, spacers.
As
I have Intel screw, Intel backplate, 2011 screw, thermal paste, nut, case screws, AMD bracket screw. What are the spacers?
Spacers are little plastic pieces. They should be.
There are no plastic pieces. Unless
There aren't?
this is all, unless it came in the motherboard, which it
No,
did not.
on the motherboard. They would be in the cooler box.
You're looking at it right here.
Unfortunately, it's out of focus. I can't really see it that well.
Yeah, I need to change cameras. We got 4 big things right here, a boatload of screws, 4 more screws, and then I think
The hand you're holding it with, what are those pieces?
these right here,
Yes.
it just says nut.
Well, it might be a nut then.
Yeah.
But they have to go on. Like I said, it's got to be in the instructions.
And, well, I'll send you photos of the instructions later. This is one of the reasons why I didn't really want an all-in-one cooler, but apparently it's the only way to keep this beast of a machine running once it gets up and running and cool. Or at least that's my understanding. Yeah, Jim, those aren't going to go on there because there's no place to go. Hang on a minute. I'm going to flip the camera. Give me one second. You what, Tony?
Somebody send the link to Catherine. She wants to join.
I'm the nuts, cause I've got something to this computer.
The Zoom creds are the same from last New Year's. They should still work. If they don't work, someone send her the link, please.
No, I don't think you want to do it in YouTube.
No,
No.
you're going to have private contact with her, or she's going to have to be able to get a hold of you privately to get that. or I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing and send them to her. But the creds are good. The creds are the same as from last time. All you have to do is put them in correctly,
Okay.
or click on the link that's there. I'm switching cameras. It's going to be no camera for a brief moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I being heard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. For some reason the Zoom looks completely different.
Well, that happened a while ago with Ghetto as well.
Okay, she said she's got the old one, but it seems to be working for her.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
Yeah, I haven't changed it. Now here comes
That's what
what
she's-
is
yeah.
going to be the problem. Should have planned on this last night. Oh, I picked the wrong day to stop doing cocaine.
There you go.
Whoa! That missed. Whoa! Yeah, I'm fine. I dropped the bracket for the camera, and I damn near dropped the camera on my foot. We just went from family friendly to you know what.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory, which cooler is this?
It's in the description without me being a smartass.
No, it's fine. That's
Up
fine.
here, P360K, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what you said in the description of the screen.
Well, I appreciate you having confidence that the description is accurate. Thank you, Jeff.
Brand is thermal light.
Up here's the brand, isn't it? Thermal
Well, it's
Take
not
is the
correct.
cooler or the power supply. All right, let's get this attached and then go from there.
You want me to send Catherine the credentials if I got them?
Yeah.
You can, but I thought somebody said it was working for her. But yes, please, if you have them, Chris, send them to
You're
her.
gonna have to send them directly to them.
Yeah, don't put it in chat. Send it.
No. Yeah. Private. Email.
All right.
Who did that? Who did it go in?
Not sure.
I didn't hear your question, Chris. What was your question?
I don't have her email. I thought I did, but I don't.
Oh.
All right. How's that? Is that better?
Tell you in a minute. Okay, so those 4 round pieces are probably going to have to go on those posts, I think, but I can't be sure. I don't know. The instructions should tell you what step to do.
Well, again,
Something about A.
right. But also says something about G, and G is those 4 screws. It actually says A, G, and we already put the plate on, which was B.
Right.
So let me get Catherine the credentials. Hang on 1 second, because I'm pretty sure I have her email.
I've got her Facebook Messenger if you're done.
I'm just waiting for it to. All right, getting it for her now.
The password is I love Corsair.
No, not really. All right. Catherine, I'm sending you a message now if you're watching. There is the link. All you should have to do is click on the link and it should work. Hopefully it will. I'm going to let that sit until she joins to verify that it is working or not. Now I can go back to here, and then I'll go back to sharing my screen. So that
I seem to recall that the nuts you want, the speakers you want, have a long thread and short threads.
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
I'm now in. Now it's working, Ted. Thank you.
You're welcome. So according to this, I'm going to use A and G. These are A's, these are G's, right here. So I'm going to pop this open.
Yes, you need to look for the socket 1700. Okay.
Yes, we already got the bracket on, and it is for 1700.
Yes, exactly 1700.
How you doing, Catherine? We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm fine.
Good to hear you. Good to hear you. Good to know. Don't be a stranger.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
My microphone is now near to. Okay. Good.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
All right, that didn't go nearly as like it should have. Now let's figure out what is. Okay, A are these droopy little things right here.
Yes. You need to drive them in.
And sounded like somebody sent me a message in Facebook, which I cannot get to at this point in time. I apologize.
At least you have an AsRock board, but that's
It's no big deal right now, Ken. That was probably me, so it's no big deal right now. So.
All right, I see how it goes. So when it's all said and done, it's going to look like that. Wait and see if that comes through or not.
yes, but first you need to install the small screws. They have a screw end in both ends.
Now my guess is those will get tightened down when I actually apply the air cooler itself on there, because it doesn't look like there's any reason to put them in there, because there is nothing on the top of that but a Phillips.
Which air cooler do you have?
It is an
Liquid cooler.
yeah, unfortunately. It's
Oh,
an
here,
all-in-one.
B360K.
It was donated to me. I had very little say in the matter.
Liquid cooler is not an air cooler. Yes.
No. No air.
No air. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
That's confusing. Well, the first one went all the way down to the board. That one didn't go all the way down to the board in 2 slots. So that's concerning and confusing.
No, it's not confusing. The double screw bars you put in, they go around, and the bracket you have on the CPU is a special bracket to push down the ILM correctly. It's a replacement for the normal ILM.
missed my foot by that much. Alright, so when I put everything all together, I'm taking it that this part will be part of the cooler itself. Is that correct? I don't want to put these on now. I'm 99% sure. Not hearing any yes or no's on that though.
Right, they'll hold, that's what the bracket goes on. You gotta go across the 2 places where the cooler mounts it.
Yeah.
There's a metal bar that goes between the 2 sets of standoffs.
That's got to be part of the cooler itself then, because the only thing that's in this other box is for AMD, and this is not an AMD system, so we'll worry about that when we get to it.
Yeah.
No, you can put the A and B parts away because you do not need them because it's not an A and B system.
Right. I'm just making sure I got these snug down.
Yeah.
Well, it might snug it down when I put it on there anyway, but I just as soon go ahead and snug these down to the board, and then when I go to do it later, it'll be fine.
And you want to make sure they're tight, not gorilla, but you want to make sure those are tight.
Right, they are.
Okay. Did you already put the screws into the bracket that pushes down on the CPU? No.
Yeah, those are already in.
Talking about the bracket, the plate right there. Those are in. All right, that's good to go. So now I think we move to putting the cooler radiator part on top of said case. Wait a minute, does this thing come apart? Oh, surely to God not.
No, why not?
Well, the diagram shows that it comes apart. That's why I asked. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say there's no way this comes apart.
Say, no, some have the bracket that snaps into the side of the pump.
No, I still want to see the block. I haven't seen that.
Here's the block. I'm showing you
Yeah,
guys.
that goes right down on top of those 4 pieces you just put on.
Correct. And it
Now,
is
as far
not
as the hose-
detachable as is showed in the instructions.
Oh, there's no paste.
Yeah, there's paste.
That's a separate issue.
I got paste. I got plenty of paste. This is what
Right.
that's what came with it.
You're going to want to test fit it first to make sure.
Yeah.
That's not plenty. That's just a drop.
What am I going to want to test, Jim?
You just want to test fit it right now, make sure it goes over there correctly.
Gotcha.
And you want to probably point the hoses towards where the ram is.
Yes, yes, you do.
In other words, you want it to be. Yeah, sure. Anything else you'd like to see me jump through a hoop again yet today?
Well, I can't see anything because the radiator didn't work.
Hey, you get what you paid for. Hold on.
The radiator, you paid nothing.
Yes,
You paid
correct.
nothing.
Correct.
So you want it just like that when the time comes.
Correct.
All right.
Yes, like that.
All right.
Because life is in the way of everything.
Now, there should be 4 more, I don't know what they are, because I haven't
Nuts.
seen this. But
Thumb
there should
screws,
4 more screws that go on top and hold those brackets down.
thumb screws that you put on before.
Oh,
Yeah, the thumb screws go over that. I got it. Now, is there a... Yeah, tear up before installation. So there is a protective cover over this.
Right.
You need to take it off. The protective cover. You need to take it off.
Right.
Otherwise you get leaking.
All right, but are we not going to put this part into the case first?
Now,
No.
at this point, I would not put anything in the case. Get the block on. Then I would try and put the power supply on and power up the system, assuming you have the block plugged into one of the headers.
Well, I can.
Because the last thing we want to do is get this all in there and it doesn't post.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to attach this,
Yes,
which means I got to put the thermal paste on.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
We could have discussed
You
that.
put the NVMe in. You put it in. Good. Good. Because that's important too, because if you don't, then you install the GPU and
Jim, question.
Mm.
But he had to put the thermal paste on just to see the boots. Given a short period of time.
yeah, you can take it off again or you can apply new one. You have other one too?
Now, I have plenty of thermal paste, but if I can do this all in one shot, that's what I want to do. I'm assuming you're thinking if we do all this and it doesn't post, that we're going to take it apart and figure out what's wrong.
Well, yes and no. We're not gonna take anything apart. We're gonna try and figure out what's wrong before we take anything apart.
Well, I can tell you what's wrong. I'm the one doing it. That's what's wrong.
That's what's wrong. Ken, next time I fly to you first, yes?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the thermal paste open. I'm struggling, so just give me a second here. You know, they did not make this for the simple-minded. They graduated from a small high school that I had to walk uphill in the snow 7 miles one way, 15 miles going home.
Don't need the thermal paste, yes?
Uphill both ways.
All right.
He had to do it barefoot.
Oh, God.
I'm using the thermal paste that came with the cooler. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And how much do I want to apply?
All of it. Oh no, not all of it. Don't get it. Jesus Christ. He's having enough trouble as it is, and you want to throw monkey wrenches into this?
Oh,
Why
Jesus.
not? We don't want to put wrenches and hammers in.
Does that look like enough to cover it once I squish it all out, or should I go with more?
Well, unless you can bring it up to the camera.
It's so blurry, I can't see it.
It's like a dot.
It is a dot. I haven't squished it out yet.
It's really fun.
Yeah, that's probably enough.
Yeah, spread it.
Just spread it with the spreader on the side.
Well, he's got the glove for that. That's what he's got the glove
What the gloves for?
You gotta do the carry. Tap, tap, tap. Piping and smearing it around.
Yeah, that ain't going. That is going horribly wrong.
No, it doesn't look like enough. You need to put more.
I'm aware. I took the damn glove off.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
The glove and I were not getting along. The
Now
thermal
you
paste
need
was
to
coming to the glove.
Use this,
Spatula.
this shuffle, the mini shuffle. No.
Yeah, the spatula.
This one, yes. Yes, this one.
Okay, in today's cooking class, we're going to show you how to stir the thermal paste. You want to start in the center, and you want to go in counterclockwise measures the first time around.
Do you need the chimpanzee minky?
Hold on, let me get me a glass of champagne. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna be like Ghetto. I'm not ever building another computer again.
Yeah, I don't want to get divorced.
It ain't gotta be perfect because it'll spread out when you put it on. When you put the lock on. So don't have to be perfect.
I thought he had 35 years experience.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, this may turn into a 3-hour, 59-minute. Doug may be right. Doug might win the contest.
Well,
Yes. Next time, I can come and help you, but I need to know earlier. Yeah?
I would love that, Catherine.
I can do it, but I need to know earlier before you order all the wrong parts.
Well, the parts are. We don't really want to talk about the parts right now. Join us on Zoom some night. We'll talk about the parts.
oh Jesus.
He's using his old laptop.
Oh,
Yeah, because I fried both my systems.
You bribed them?
No.
Alright. I think that's enough. You're fine. Just, yeah, when you put the
Fine,
box
it's
on
fine. It's fine. You can finish the art class. Yes.
Okay, kids, now, I'm a professional. Whatever you do not lick the spoon.
No, don't.
Bottoms up.
What'd you say? All right, now we're gonna. Oh, this is gonna be so much not fun. I can tell that right now.
Don't tell him wrong things.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? In this crowd?
All right. So now, Winter Mute, I have to be careful not to touch the copper. Correct?
Yes.
Once I pull.
Is the plastic protective off?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Tear up before installation. Okay, I'm tearing up. Tearing up. I'm not tearing up. I'm tearing up. I don't want anybody to be. I don't want anybody to be confused.
Whoever.
Are you crying? There's no crying in computer building.
There's no crying in computer building.
No.
All right. There's the plastic cover.
Celerity.
Okay.
Why are you now confused? We tried to help you.
There you go.
Thank you, Catherine.
You know why I mentioned that, right?
Someone had a bad experience?
No, I'll admit to nothing.
Babe, I need your help. As you Koreans would say, iriwaba. Bali bali.
Checky.
Like, sometime this week would be good.
Oh,
God
Jesus.
damn it. No longer family friendly.
Did I say something wrong?
No, Catherine, I did something. You guys are fine. It's me. Hold this. Thank you.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay, oo.
Hello.
Hi, hello, Catherine. How are you today?
I'm very well, and you're well?
I'm good. Pretty good. Trying to help this guy here.
Yeah, this guy who doesn't have a name, just this guy. I could be Greg Guy for all she knows.
Yeah, Greggy.
Greggy guy,
I
yeah?
could be Greggy.
You want to hold?
No, babe, I want you to hold that.
Oh, okay, I'm
Okay.
holding.
I need you just to hold that.
Guy or the other guy?
And apparently,
It's good. You cannot always be specific. Yes? So, this guy works well.
At some point, I get to have this fun myself. I can't wait to see what I do with it.
Jim, you can do it better. You can do it best of all of us. Yes?
if it wasn't for you guys, this would not be being done right now. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
I wouldn't use one because I don't trust people. I would never use an AIO.
Again, this was donated to me, Catherine. I had no say in the matter, and that's about all I really want to say at this point in time.
Yes, I understand donation. Yes.
Yeah.
Ken, you're starting to go bald.
Thank you, Greg.
You think?
But that's not the problem now, is it?
No, it's not.
You
Yeah,
better
put
go
that
on
hair
to
in.
hims.com and get some hair renewal.
Put the fingers like where your finger is. I'm just trying to
Wait
put
for
it
my
in.
hair.
Guys go faster balls than women usually. Yes? So
Let me hold that.
That's not.
you can
I
have this
gotta
discussion.
push this down, and there's a problem.
You don't have to go to that extent. You can get some of that good spray stuff from
These
around
guys
the
aren't
field.
helping. Really mean well.
Something else. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not good.
No, it's not. Sure it works, but not right now.
What are you doing? You need to push them, screw all the screws in until it's finished.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I have a slight problem.
And preferably, counter is, diagonally, because then you can have the better pressure.
Right now, he's trying to get his fat fingers in to get that screw on.
Just hold the AIO and you let your wife do it. She has the smaller fingers.
Alex and Johnson has made him lose his hair, and it's made Jim drink more. They made Jim drink more.
Well, it certainly isn't helping Jim drink any less, that's for sure.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Exactly.
Jim, you already drinking? I'm not. I cannot drink.
I'm not drinking yet. Mostly
Yet.
Mostly because Alex and Josh are not here.
Josh
Yes.
left?
Yeah, he did.
Thought it was kind of quiet.
Yes, it's
He
nice.
got bored.
It's nice and it's quiet. It's lovely.
Anyway.
Yes, that's the small important word. Is it, Jim? Hold the AIO the other way so the cables are out of the view of from Ken. No?
I'm having a problem right now. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or not. Something is not lining up right. I can get one screw started, the other ones don't start. It's not.
Yeah, but you need to have the correct. You need to look in the.
My guess would be that the pump block has the same different spacing as the bracket did.
But you guys told me to put the doggone hoses. Wait, you told me to put it toward the processor or toward the memory?
For the memory.
It's toward the memory. It is toward the memory.
Yes, that's not the issue. We talk about the different hole slots. There are three hole slots. And one is for the 1200, one is for the 1700, and one is for the 1151.
Yeah, same as the bracket.
Yes, exactly. Jim can explain it better, but Jim knows what I'm talking about.
Well, it should just sit right down on there that only one of the screws is coming through, the other ones are not, and that makes no sense whatsoever.
So take the one off.
I did.
And figure it out.
Well, I'm working on it.
Take the whole thing off and see if it has. It should have different slots like the bracket does as to where things fit.
It does not. The bracket is mounted to this cooler.
Okay.
This head.
All right. Well, if it's not going to fit.
Yeah, I need you to use your other hand. Do not touch the stuff that's on top. Do not touch the copper. You can set that down right here. And I need you to hold this just like this. Just like I'm holding it right there.
Do you know what
I don't know who sent me a message in Facebook, but I can't answer right now. Do what, Catherine? What's your question?
I want to know the model of the AIO. That's all.
It's in the description. I think it's a up here P360K.
Okay.
You know, because that, see that, I think it's longer. The one that is inserted right away,
Yes, babe.
it's longer.
Yeah, my Vietnamese wife figured the problem out. I don't know who came in. I heard a voice. Who came in?
I did.
Okay, I did. Got a name?
John.
Oh! It's hello.
No, I was gonna take a nap, but I heard somebody giving an opinion on the cooler that I bought.
Finally, he got it.
I wanted to come in here and say I use liquid cooler all the time, so.
All right. So what?
The problem is I put the standoffs in wrong. It was
It's
my mistake.
It's upside down.
Okay.
Now the problem might be getting the doggone things out.
Well, when you do it wrong, it's wrong. That's it.
I do not build computers for a living. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Green eggs. What's
I am going to enjoy some whiskey tonight, though. Well, wait, it's Sunday. Liquor stores are closed. Damn it. I got to run to Delaware tonight.
Delaware.
This way.
Oh,
Assuming
across
we
the
get
road
through
over there,
this thing,
Delaware.
I'm going to drink enough for both of us.
We have a Delaware here.
We have a Delaware here?
Yeah, street.
Street? Oh my gosh, Holman.
Uh-oh.
What? What's uh-oh?
Cuz is here.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta be right back.
Cuz Junior has
Low nose, get your low
Cuz is here.
nose. You can take it off.
He was here earlier.
Was he?
Josh was.
Oh, okay. Well, he hasn't said anything, so I was wondering. No, I show him in the list.
Hey, Josh left house.
I can't.
Oh wait, no, Josh. Okay, you're talking about Josh. My bad.
All right, did I miss anything in
No,
chat?
Alex is not been here. My bad.
Josh is inside.
Huh?
Alex.
Yes.
Alex is there, not Josh. Alex.
Josh. Josh.
Kinder joined too?
Yes.
Both the ghettos are here?
No, not
No, just the one.
That's what I thought. Alex is here, right?
Nope.
Oh, only ghetto. All right.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
Wait a minute. Alright. What? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he left.
Well, my needle nose pliers seem to have disappeared from where they were last seen. So I have to break this loose with a pair of good old-fashioned pliers. And good news, bad news. I did a great job of tightening it in the first time. Bad news is I put it in wrong.
Oh gosh.
Time check.
3 o'clock.
3:30.
3:30.
1:30. No.
31.
Oh. Oh God, I'm in the wrong time zone. Ken, I am so sorry. I picked a cooler that does not even have a YouTube video of how to install it.
Yeah, I can't find a manual online. I can't find a YouTube video. I'm sorry.
What graphics card are you sending me again, Sean? I couldn't remember when I put it in the description.
RTX, a gigabyte RTX 4060 16 gig card.
All right, I'll upgrade the description after this is said and done. All right. Thermal paste looks good, by the way. It did spread out pretty nice and evenly. All right, hoses are going.
I think the thermal paste was a little old because you had a hard time spreading it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I never use, I build about 300 to 350 computers a year, and I don't use the thermal paste that comes with it.
Well, if I had a hat, I would take it off to you because
I buy my thermal paste in bulk. So.
I've been sober for 17 years, and right now, if there was a bottle of alcohol to be found, I would break my sobriety.
I'm not gonna let you.
All that work wasted.
Oh, I don't think Mrs. K would let you.
Of course, I won't.
Hey, let's head over there.
I think Mrs. K would see you reaching for a bottle and Rochambeau you.
No, I'm not. I won't even give him the liberty to see some bottle anywhere.
Well, that helps when it's put in the right way.
There you go.
Oh, here you go. My electric screwdriver. So,
Click.
Never mind. Yeah, click. There's a joke. And a bad one.
Once you got the block on, then you want to search for the pump header, make sure that's attached.
On the motherboard, I'm searching for the pump header.
Yeah, it'll say AIO or WP or something of that nature.
It's different than mine.
Well,
Yeah, everybody seems to label it differently. It's a pain in the ass.
there's two wires coming off of it.
Standards.
All right. Now I'm looking for AIO.
Top corner of socket 1.
Huh?
Which corner?
It's not down there, Ken. It's up towards the top.
Of course it is, because it's not going to reach you.
Right where your right hand is right now. Should be up there somewhere.
I got chassis fan 5, chassis fan 4. I've got USB. That's not it. I've got.
And it's not going to be. It's not going to be down.
WB.
Look up near where the heat sinks are. Keep going to your right. To your right.
Where the hoses are.
Yeah.
With the
Up there somewhere, there's got to be one that says CPU, fan, and then another one might say water pump or AIO.
Oh, that's where I would put the damn things, right next to the memory. CPU fan 2 / WP CPU fan 1. I want to use the WP one, right?
Yeah, the WP / yes, that's fine.
And it's got 4 prongs, so I want to use the thing that has. Oh, none of these have 4 prongs. Wonderful.
Isn't there 2 with two prongs each?
There are 2 prongs, and both of them have 3.
Oh, the other one has
Oh, wait a minute. What's this one have?
That's 3.
That's got 3 too.
Yeah.
So
now, be careful what you're doing. One is a 3 pin, that's the RGB for the block, and the other is the water pump.
okay, so this is going to be fun. In that I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
The wide one is RGB.
Wide one.
The narrow one's your pump.
That's crazy. All the RGBs are down at the bottom of the motherboard.
Okay, that solves that problem, but which 3 do I put this on? There are 4 posts sticking up off the motherboard.
Yeah, it was slide.
Oh yeah, I see. It's got a groove. It's got a groove.
one at a time.
It's got a groove. I got it.
There you go.
I'm like Stella. I'm getting my groove back.
Huh?
There's a TV show or a movie show called Stella Got Her or How Stella Got Her Groove Back or something.
That's a movie.
Oh.
I thought you said stale, like stepmother.
No, he said Stella as in Stella!
Exactly.
Marlon Brando and Eve Marie Saint.
All right, that's plugged in. Now I don't have to plug in the RGB, right?
Don't bother with the RGB right now. Just make sure that the pump is connected to the motherboard. That's fine.
It is. Everything's.
All right. At this point, I would say get out an HDMI cable, get the power supply out, plug in the 24 pin and CPU power, and let's light this bad boy
Give me a
up.
second.
Like it is.
You got a fire extinguisher?
I didn't hear what you said, Chris, but apparently it was pretty funny.
Do you have a
Okay.
fire extinguisher? That's what he said.
Jim,
Yes.
I put the manual in the chat. The manual of the motherboard.
Right.
So I think he used the wrong header for the pump.
We'll find out in a minute.
I put it on the header that says. It ain't gonna sit. It says CPU fan / W2.
You see the header in the top of the. You have the corner with the RAM, and then you have a header in the top. There it needs to go.
Correct. I have it in the top.
You should have it in the one that says CPU fan 2 / WP.
Which is the one on the top, and that's where I have it.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I'm trying to find. Open that left closet door for me, please.
Yeah, the one that, Jim, the one by the RAM that has
See all those wires hanging up there? I need one of the black ones.
The top one is 4, which is the CPU pump, and then the number 3 is for the CPU fan. So yeah, he plugged it in the right one, which was the top one. So I was just looking at the diagram.
I'm not concerned about whether or not we have the fans on the radiator plugged in just yet. I just want to have
I'm gonna put
I
this up.
don't want him to fire it up without some.
Can you make some tea?
Yeah.
I'm digging out the power supply now. I do have an HDMI cable already. Gonna have to do some maneuvering of some things though.
The only thing bad about that power supply, I don't think it comes with like a case to put the extra cables in, because that's a fully module power supply. That's when it does. Oh, okay. Oh, God, I don't think mine came with it. Because I have the same exact power supply. I didn't think mine came with it. I had to put all my cables in a bag. Those are the ones that I buy when I build computers. I buy a lot of those thermal tanks.
Oh, it's modular.
Yep.
All right, I need somebody to tell me what I'm plugging into this to plug into the motherboard.
24 pin and the 8 pin for the CPU.
The one that says CPU and 8 pin 2 PCIe.
No, not PCIe.
The one that says 24 ATX.
That's mine. That's one.
And the one right next to it says CPU 8 something.
Yes.
8 by 6.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
All right, give me a minute. My little elf helper had to go away.
Oh.
The reason why I bought him a fully modular was because of the case that I chose. There's not a lot of room to cable manage all those cables, so that's why I bought him a fully modular power supply.
Yeah, semi-modular would have done just as well.
Yeah.
Because most of those only have the 24 pin and the CPU power. Occasionally you'll find one that has CPU power, 24 pin, and the graphics card attached, but that's rare.
Yeah, when I looked up the semi and the Foley, the Foley was cheaper than the semi for some reason.
All right, I'm going to be jumping something here, aren't I, to start this up?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Jesus.
Which CPU you have?
13700.
All right, boy, there's a...
Thank you, Chief.
Look at that. Look at that mess.
Jesus.
Well, those are all the cables. What do you expect?
Well, that's not all the cables. These are cables.
Not all the
And there's yet more cables in the back. But clearly I need this set because it looks like I need this one here.
Yeah.
That's your 24.
That's it. 24, and I'm betting the CPU is bundled with it, which would make sense.
first find the tightest cable.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where it plugs in on this daggone board at. It looks like it's right behind the memory. No, that ain't it. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's the only thing. No, that ain't it.
Yeah, it's basic. It's been in the same spot it's been in for 20 years.
Yes,
I'm not kidding.
No, that's
true. That's true.
true.
Now some are on their side. You know, they're going, this way or this way, but still same place. Yeah, occasionally you'll get one with a 90-degree, or nowadays you get it on the back of the board. Right. But yeah, it's pretty much been in the same place it's been in on any motherboard for like 20 years.
Well, I don't want to sound like this is going to sound, but isn't there supposed to be one sort of kind of close to it that says where you plug in this 8-pin CPU chip?
It's probably in the corner between the two heat sinks.
You see
Nope.
the diagonal heat sink? The diagonal line of the heat sink in there, so it has two connectors for the EPS.
Not right for you.
Yeah, it's top right for you in that corner.
Yeah, right in there.
It doesn't matter what.
Well, he's looking for just the connector, period, and it's in that corner. I almost guarantee it.
Yes.
There's something over there. Just give me a moment.
Okay, I put in the manual in the text from
He's
the
might be
one-
under the heat sink.
Okay,
It
so
wouldn't be under the heat.
You wouldn't think so, but
No, it's not. It's in that cut.
Yeah, it shouldn't be covered up.
up here,
There you go.
Yeah.
up here, there are
Here.
two
Yes,
things of
yes.
8.
Yeah.
Two things of 8.
that's it.
Yes.
There you go.
You
This-
just need one of them.
This goes down, so that's convoluted. So this one's going to go down here at the bottom, and then the CPU is going to plug in up here.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, it does. You only need the two connectors if you do overclocking. Then you need the two. Otherwise, you only need one cable.
Okay, my concern is this isn't going to go there. This goes down here where it says
That's
ATX Power 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so that's got to
Everything's only
be.
gonna go in one spot.
You cannot put the. Oh God. You
Well,
cannot-
no, Catherine.
Sorry.
You don't say that he can't put it in there because this is can.
Try.
Yeah,
No, I'm not going to try.
Sorry.
Give me a little credit.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
All right,
I
which one of these two? Can you see these two up here?
Yeah.
Which one does this go in? Doesn't matter.
It's not gonna
Whichever's easier for you.
All right.
Yeah, whichever's easy for it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, this whole build has been just super fantastic. No problems whatsoever.
and you have make sure you have the NVIDIA +4 cable that goes in the motherboard. Because the one with the
That ain't gonna go in there.
Well, then try the other side of the cable.
right
Yeah.
Well, this is 10 pin. Yeah. This is 10 pin. It ain't gonna go in there.
Okay.
Flip it.
Can you listen?
I am listening, Catherine.
Or is it optional? Okay, good.
Thank you.
Oh,
I don't know if it needs to be heated up or not.
All right, let Catherine speak, please.
if you can break the cable apart in the middle, you have 2x4 that goes into the motherboard, and the other end that you cannot take apart, you put in the PSU.
Okay, none of these are going to come apart. They are all solid. All three of these are solid. Okay, I'm going to look at the cabling and see if there's a difference.
There should be labeling on the connectors themselves.
There are no labeling on the connectors themselves. I'm going to look at the wiring left in the box.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you see the.
All right, this one says CPU.
Yes.
It's labeled. There's two of them that say CPU. I only need one. So this is the one cable I need for the CPU. Now we're going to hope that on the other end of this, and there's not, I'm guessing that goes into the power supply itself. So now what Catherine was saying was this one is splittable, but I don't need to split it. It is 8 pins, so that's that. Now I need to find the motherboard power supply.
The motherboard part is splittable and the PSU part is not splittable. This is how you do it.
Okay, well, this is a CPU, as I'm going to demonstrate by showing it to you.
Yes.
And it is splittable.
Yes, this one you put in the motherboard.
Right.
And if it doesn't fit in the motherboard, you turn it around and then it fits.
Right. I'm looking for the board itself power, and right now I'm not finding a 24 pin labeled. This says PCIe.
No, it's CPU.
It's the largest plug there.
Yeah, and there's only one 24 pin on any cable.
Yes, it's the fastest cable off the wall.
All right, so those go there. All right. This is going to go in the board itself. This is going to go into the power supply. So these look like they're basically the same. I know the little notch thing goes out on the. Oh wait, that's got a little notch. I don't have a little notch.
Everything has a notch and a clip, and it only goes in one way.
Yes, it's all key.
All right, that plugged in. We are good to go.
Whoa, no.
Wrong cable.
Wrong cable.
Okay, well, it says CPU on it. Why is it the wrong cable?
Because there's two plugs on that end, and there shouldn't be.
That's a graphics.
That's a graphics cable.
Graphics card cable.
It may look the same, but they're different.
Yes, correctly.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. Both of those didn't say the word Charlie, Papa, uniform. As soon as I plugged it in, you all had a corner and said that's not right. So do I take that one out and put the other one that says Charlie, Papa, uniform in there?
Yes.
All right.
You need to find the cable with 4+4. That goes in there.
Both of them are 4+4. And I'm sorry if my agitation upset you. Both of them things are 4+4. Both of them say CPU.
Power supply.
Yeah.
For the 850 watt. There's two CPU.
I'm not an expert at this. I can only do what I read and what makes sense and what you guys tell me to do.
That's one person. One person.
So theoretically, I could plug this one in right here that says CPU to this 8 pin right here, and I don't have to worry about taking that out, do I?
No. I'm telling you, that's the wrong cable that belongs in there. It
All
shouldn't
right.
be there.
Well, I'm about to end the stream and call it a day because can you see that says CPU on it right there? Is that coming through?
How the hell could that be?
What? What's the model of, somebody look up the model of the power supply.
Can you not see that says CPU right there?
Yes, I see that.
And can you not see that says CPU right there?
Oh God.
Okay, so if they go in one of those two slots, then there's a problem because that's where I put it. And you guys said no, it doesn't go there.
Well, because we've never seen a
Yeah.
CPU cable before.
It's correct. You can reconnect it, it's correct.
Yeah, reconnect it, that's fine. Never seen that before. That seems odd to me.
So each of them are 4-pin?
Yes, each of them are 4. Each of them are.
It's okay, so you gotta just put them together.
They are together already.
They are together.
Okay.
Maybe it's for overclocking.
Well, generally speaking, you wouldn't.
There's a second CPU.
All right, hold on. I'm going to look at every frickin' cable in this bag. All right. This is the power to the board, correct?
Correct.
Right.
And it's going to go in this slot down here on the bottom of the board.
Correct.
And it's only going to go in one way, right?
Correct.
Correct. You can put it in.
Okay, so if I plug this in here,
Okay, Ken, here, can you look at Zoom, Ken? I'm gonna show you something. It's been a while.
all right, I'm not sharing my screen. What am I looking at?
Look at that, see? It is a CPU cable. The one you're plugging in to the CPU is a CPU cable. It's a 4x4, and it looks exactly like what you're doing right now. So, it is the cable.
Yeah, it is the cable. That we've determined. What we're all having a coronary over is that we've never seen a CPU power cable that has both connectors on the one end.
Yeah, that's normally not the case. That's the thermal mistake.
Well, problem solved.
But we better tell him once to disconnect and reconnect the cable and to make sure.
The CPU cable is currently disconnected. I took it out. I'm in the process of trying to put in the power for the motherboard itself. I am not messing with the camera. It keeps blinking in and out. You'll just have to look at my lovely picture.
I think we have to take a break.
All right, going back, sharing my screen so you guys can see it on Zoom. This one says PCIe, this one says nothing, that means it goes in the power supply. This one says C, which probably means it goes in the power supply as well. This one says PCIe on one side and C on the other, so those are not the right cables. This one says PCIe, that's probably for said graphics card when it gets here, correct? Correct. All right, so now.
All PCIe or graphics card cables.
Got it. Now I'm plugging in the one that says CPU up here in the upper right hand corner.
Yep.
Fine. This one.
And that one clicked in. Now my concern is this one down here did not click in like that one did. So I'm going to make sure it clicked. Boy, that was almost like a mouse. Click.
If you have that, you have these two cables in the CPU folder. I will put it in as well, so it's just from and away, and you cannot throw it out. And...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1
Yes, Jim, you agree?
Well, for appearance sake, yeah, he could put the other one in, and he also could leave it out and just put a zip tie on it to clean up the cabling. That's all. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, as you like, Ken, as you like. You do not want to confuse you.
I think that ship has already sailed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
I think he's already confused.
I was confused when I got out of bed this morning, so it's not. Don't worry about that.
Because I talk too much, probably.
Oh, I think that's something you shared with this group in general, Catherine. I don't think it's just you.
Oh, okay.
All right, plugging in.
Catherine, I tried to get him to get Corsair RAM, but he chose not to.
Well, somebody help me out here.
Yeah.
Yes?
I got to get back over where I can show this on the camera.
Damn, is this movie gonna be 4.5 hours long?
Power supply, right?
Yes.
All right, top of the power supply.
No.
Okay,
Bottom.
bottom of the power supply, top of the power supply, where everything plugs into power supply. Side of the power supply, other side of the power supply. What's wrong with this picture?
There's no cables attached.
Where's, okay, the cabling goes here. Where do I plug the power in to power the power supply? It's not here. It's not there. It's not there.
Oh, there's a sticker on it. There's a sticker on it. Turn back around. There's a sticker right there. Jen, turn it back. Turn it back. There's a sticker. You see that switch?
Who the hell puts a sticker over this? I found it. My God, did Ghetto Kinder put this thing together?
Probably.
All right, so
There's a sticker on it. I don't know why they put a sticker on it. They didn't do it to mine. Well, yours is newer. You have a bigger box than I do.
yeah, probably somebody named Sean Gallagher wrote him and said, "I got a great idea."
No, I think Josh did it.
Somebody did it for sure.
Josh did after he had 3 shots of tequila.
What tequila?
Alcohol with worms. I don't know what is worms. The alcohol or worms or the headache capsule.
Well, I don't think you'd have to worry about any germs having it fermenting in an alcohol bath. I don't know that you'd have to worry about anything.
True.
Oh, the
All right.
fact that that worm is in there, that's the problem.
Okay.
Or it's just
I got to take a break, and I'll tell you why.
propane for alcoholics or what?
All right, we got a problem, and I'm sure it'll get figured out. Power supply.
Yeah.
24-pin ATX.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. This is that right there.
Yes.
But even that's not going to go in because there's no way for that to clip in. So either this is the wrong cable or...
Oh,
No,
it's
it's not.
the other end. Look, the other end of the cable. No, no.
Eclipse.
What is that right there on the side of that? Is that a clip?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like someone to explain to me how I'm going to plug that in there. There's nowhere for that clip to go.
Yes, you see the hole, it goes in the hole.
That's what. Never mind.
I think he plugged the wrong end into the motherboard.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, I would have to agree with Jim on that one. I do believe that is correct.
Well, it's only going to go in one way.
Just trying to
It
see.
goes in the hole and it's the truth. It doesn't matter what. If it's a PSU or a vagina or whatever, it doesn't matter.
go in somewhere.
That's what she said.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, everything is keyed.
All right. It's all connected. Now I'm getting the monitor down so I can go that route. I'm plugging the HDMI into the motherboard.
Yes.
Right.
I will say this, and
Simplest part of the process.
repeat it as often as I can. The people who design these things try to make it as idiot-proof as possible.
Well, they failed in my case, so you can write them a letter and tell them it was a horrible failure.
Hurry up, I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, I was done sleepy. I think that's what the problem is. I'm putting this together half asleep. Now, you guys are going to want to see this thing post, right?
Yes.
Fudge.
Flip the camera.
After that, I think you want to pretty much end the stream and take a break.
Yes.
Yeah, hang on. I'm walking out of the room. I got to find something to put the monitor on. And it may be upside down. But yes, I 100% agree with that. Because all that's left to do next is slap it in the case, fight the cooler, hook everything up, and we should be good. While I'm getting my platform to put this monitor on, somebody look for the 2 pins I'm going to short circuit to make this come on, please.
Yeah, no problem. I got it.
This would be 6 and 8 on the system header.
Yes, but you need to know where that is. Trust me, I'll take care of it.
They act like I know what I'm doing. I don't. I try to tell them I don't. These guys do this like every day. Sorry, had to answer the door. Avon was calling.
Okay.
Why is the CPU fan spinning?
It's not.
It's not. It's a reflection from the top of my fan up above. Oh, this could be a problem. I'm going to run out of electrical outlets. Imagine that. What else could go wrong today?
No.
Just unplug them all.
He's got to use all the flexible. Ay, 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 ay.
All right.
Language.
I just said what?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Give him a second. I'm setting up the monitor so that we can see how bad this is going to be.
Just put it on top of your head.
And as I predicted, I've ran out of seriously. Oh, it won't be a problem. The one thing I do have is extension cords, and plenty of them. All right. I gotta go find one extension cord. Is that got 3 prongs on it or not? If it don't, I'm good. If it does, I got it. Yeah, it does. Okay. So. All right.
We don't need a shot of your shorts.
Jesus, I feel like I'm watching Josh Kidder again.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, everything looks upside down. Do
It
have
is.
to
I
get
told you it was
upside
going to be
down?
upside. I told you it would be upside down. We don't need it to be right side up to see if the damn thing's going to come on or not, or smoke. It could be upside down, right side up, left side, right side.
For the folks in China,
Certain hose and drag it in there.
Oh, we're bitching about it being upside down now.
All right. You let me know when you're ready.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
Really?
Well, it's what Mrs. K said. That was actually very funny.
Never mind.
All right, we have power to the power supply.
Okay.
We have,
Cool.
I need a screwdriver to short this out with.
Correct.
Yes. You need a screwdriver to put it that between, quickly between the two.
Now, if I turn this light off, am I going to be able...
Long screwdriver.
Do what, Greg?
Great big 24-inch screwdriver. No, not that big. Greg. Well, listen to Greg.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt Greg's feelings or anything, but I rarely listen to Greg. All right, did someone find me the 2 pins I'm going to short this out with?
Yes, I did, and if everybody will just chill for a moment, I will explain where to find it.
How nice, he said on 72.
It is on the other thing. It says PWR BTN.
Now, I'm sorry, what?
Power button.
Power button.
Is there a power button on the
It should
board?
be power switch.
It says power BTN. Let me look some more. Jim, where do you think it's at so I don't spend all day looking for this?
Well, hang on. Let me just bear with me a second. I was under the impression this board did not have a button for power.
It doesn't have a button.
Oh,
It's
it's just
got,
labeled that.
it's got,
Okay, all right. That's fine. All right. Given the way you're oriented, I would tell you that the bottom left corner,
correct.
Yes.
okay, you will find a connector. Hang on a second here.
It's the,
That says panel 1.
Correct.
Okay. Looking at that, there are 5 pins on one side. There are 4 pins on the other.
Correct.
Okay. From the right corner, given the way you're oriented, from the right corner, you want to get the 2 bottom pins where the 4 pins are sitting.
I want 4 and 5 counting down from the top.
That sounds right.
Well, nothing happened. Hang on. I may have a wrong screwdriver. I thought this was the screwdriver I used before when I shorted out Ghetto's board. However, I'll go grab another screwdriver.
Plastic screwdrivers.
Yeah, I'm trying to describe this to him the way I'm sure that he's kind of oriented.
Yeah, there's panel 1, 5 on the bottom, 4 on the top. Starting with the top on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short out 4 and 5.
Correct.
the line with the 4.
Yes, the line with the 4, you should be able to short the 2 pins that are
It's not on the 5 side, it's on the 4 side.
On the 4 side, yes. On the 4 side.
He said the 5 side just said.
No. On the 4 side, the 2 that are next to the empty slot.
Yeah, right next to the empty slot. That pin and the next one.
Yes.
Going down or up, or I don't know how you're looking at the board.
Yeah, then that's part of the problem. You're trying to describe it, and none of us are oriented correctly.
I'm grabbing another screwdriver.
Just get another one.
It's not the screwdriver, it's where you put it.
That's definitely what she said.
man, Jim.
Oh my goodness. Somebody almost said that, and they kind of controlled themselves. But Jim, he has no filter, so he's gonna say whatever he wants to say.
No, there ain't much of a filter here, my friends. I got news for you. If you haven't figured that out by now.
All right, I'm back. I'm going to show you guys the pins so that I get the right ones.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody chill.
Man, what a rocky road.
Well, you're out of it?
He's doing the kinder thing. Leave him alone.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
Don't go with me down. No, not here. The other way. Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Stop.
Good. You see the row of 4, you see the row of 5.
Correct.
Counting the row of 4. You want the next, you don't want the first and second one, you want the third and the fourth one.
Okay. That would be these two up here on the top then, right there.
Correct.
Okay.
Ah, damn, you go back to that rocky road.
Yeah, I'm not a professional with 35 and a half years of experience. I apologize.
It's fine.
Obviously, we can see that.
Oh, God. I got a new thing for SpeakerBot, but I'm not going to say it.
There you go. Assuming that this posts, my suggestion, end the stream, take a breather for a couple of hours if it has to be, and we'll address this.
Well, an hour and 15 minutes. I got to take her to work anyway. All right, I'm attaching screwdriver now. So I'll put my glasses on.
Boom, boom.
You got the garden hose ready?
No.
Nothing's working.
Hmm.
I don't remember if there are any lights on that board.
That's what I was getting ready to ask. Will the board light up at all?
Not without the speaker. I always put the speaker in so I can hear the beats.
Yes, Jim, there are,
Hold on. Everybody hold on.
It's coming.
Hold on.
I think.
No, I turned off the light and I'm researching some things here. I'm going to turn the light back on for a second.
Okay, well that explains why I went out of focus all of a sudden.
There is RGB on that AsRock board down towards the bottom when down towards the bottom where the power pins are. That square piece right there lights up. Apparently, it shows it lit up on the Amazon webpage that it does have RGB right
I
there.
don't think the power supply is working.
Is it turned on?
Yeah, I made sure it was turned on. That's what I was verifying right now.
This is concerning.
Not yet.
No, not concerning yet.
Not yet it's not.
No, not.
All right, we have RGB on the board.
Good.
Okay.
Now the 2 pins and hopefully...
Oh, I like that color.
Something's happening.
Can you guys see the...
Yes.
Enough?
Yes.
Can you see enough of the monitor?
We can see it. Let's address whether it posts or not, please.
Touching the 2 pins. Oh, where's my glasses? Three.
We should have everything hooked up correctly is the fact that that lit up as far as the RGB is concerned.
All right, I'm touching those. I'm touching from the top. 1, 2, pins 3 and 4.
Yep.
And nothing is happening on the TV.
No, just give it a minute. It's going to have to cycle through and train things.
All right.
Don't be in a hurry.
I'm not.
It could take a full minute. It could take a minute and a half. It depends.
Now the fan's moving?
No, the fans aren't plugged in. Fans aren't plugged in. The pump is plugged.
What is this? BB on 5 or BB on 4?
Read the description, Ghetto. Well, the board's working. You guys can see the reflection in the TV that's upside down. That the board's cycling through its RGB.
All right. Nothing seems to be happening at this point. That's.
Uh-oh. Pins and needles.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. It should have done something by now.
I put it on the top row of the 4 pins on pins number 3 and 4, counting from the top of the top down.
Top row between pin 1 and 2.
Well, that says plus PLED.
Yes, that's not.
And the other one says PWRBTN.
Right. Those are the two.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Okay, we still don't have anything.
New Dawn.
Dear God.
Touch it again. Hold it there for 5 seconds.
Going now.
Okay.
And the only reason I know that's because there was 2 red buttons that popped up here. It said CPU and DRAM.
Okay.
CPU went away. DRAM is still lit solid.
That's fine. It's training.
Yes, just wait. Wait. I will have no error code.
No, just the red light on the DRAM.
Ooh.
Okay, well that's fine. We can always turn the power supply off. We can pull the RAM out. Reset.
All right, that went away. Now it's looking for VGA. Now it's over to boot. It's trying to boot.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I got to. What is this smell I'm smelling?
There's the BIOS.
What version is it?
If it's not on this page, we're not going to find it because I don't have a keyboard or a mouse hooked up.
No, I see it. It says 6.2.
So I'm way behind then, huh?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, my suggestion is it posts. We're fine. Go take a break.
I agree.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out where Tony says he's 6.2 at. I don't.
It's in the upper left of the screen.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Boy, that big yellow. Okay, got it. The one that says
we're good.
RS Wi-Fi 6.2. Okay. So to shut this down, I just need to hit the power supply button.
Yes, that's fine.
No harm will come.
No, be fine.
Base is 1102.
Do what, Wintermute?
Base BIOS is 1102.
Right. Yeah, I downloaded it. I downloaded it this morning. I don't know if we can get it off the internet or not, so I went ahead and just downloaded it.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
Well, let me stop sharing my screen and let me get to a good camera, which probably is not going to work because my cameras are all messed up. Oh, there, my camera's working. Of course, now it works.
There it is.
Yay! Something went right today. All right, I want to thank everyone on the stream for being here. Looks like we had Long Dog Rand. Thank you, Rand, for the compliment. The thank you should go to the homies. Jonathan says success. Thank you. I'm going to stop the stream. The normal stream tonight at 10 o'clock will be at 10 o'clock. If you want to join us on Zoom, somewhere, hang on. There's emails. There it is. Email will pop up in about 3 seconds. 4 seconds. There we go. You want to join the Zoom session, there's the email to do so. I did get 2 emails today on that email. One from Ran Israel. Thank you, Ran. And one from Steve Dodd. Thank you, Steve. Stream is ending in 3, 2,